All right, guys, welcome back. We're going right into the cash flow creators compensation plan. So if you've come from the previous video, awesome, part one. If not, great, you can grab part two and go ahead and fire up everything, because what we want to do is just talk about referrals, team building, and profit sharing. And most of the times I'll touch bases on a little bit what we did in part one. But if you want the full version of part one, then what we do with products and services and everything like that, how we can help individuals, please check that out. All right. But right now, let's talk about the cash flow creators compensation plan, referrals, team building, and profit sharing. And what you have, guys, before you today is your Moray Mike, and we are talking about staying on fire, faith in Yahusha always, right? So let's dive into it now. All right. So if your main goal is like, I know majority of you guys that are watching this, your main goal is houses and homes, right? Maybe you are a realtor or a broker in some form of fashion, right? Maybe you're a real estate investor or a wholesaler, right? So maybe you are into automobiles and you're in that type of industry, and you have those particular clients, right? Maybe like we talked about within the houses and homes, you're wholesaling properties and you need those various types of clients that are buyers. You're looking for a particular motivated sellers as well. Maybe your main goal is insurance and annuities. Maybe you've been talking about life coaching clients and courses. Or maybe you just have some other servicing and product related fields that you could use the right type of clients that could be financially aware, financially sound, so they can make the proper decisions for you and to be a client or to be a particular purchaser of what you have. Right? So what do we do? What our systems do? How do we help, right? We help with personal credit systems, business credit systems, business funding services, real estate investment financing. We also have rooms for rent, houses for sale, because we are a real estate business ourselves, right? Also, too, we create for you ready now buyers. Also, to assist your motivated sellers. Actually, it helps you to create leveraged income. And see, these are the types of things that you look for to help you leverage and do better what you already are doing. It's just a tool to help you with that. All right. So how do we help those individuals that are coming our way? Those people that you are bumping into while you're doing your main thinking, keeping your main thing the main thing, right? See, the personal steps we help them to align with is adjusting their W-4 to help them access more cash flow, right? So we all understand that Uncle Sam is taking 30% of the check. So we show them how to remove that particular burden, right? And get that extra cash flow coming back to them. Then we show them how to begin a home-based business. That home-based business is simply tracking and managing your increases in cash flow, right? And that is your home-based business. Nothing got to start or anything like that that is extravagant or something, right? This helps you to reduce your expenses and your debt, right? So all of these things help you to what? Increase your cash flow. And when you're doing this, now the life becomes better, right? Because you have more cash flow and you haven't had to do what? Spend more time to increase this cash flow. Now, within this system, within our membership, we actually have a credit system that is DIY, do-it-yourself credit system with videos, with the steps they need, with actual play-by-play people that are already doing it and are doing it, so they can get their credit to the best possible position ever, right? So we help them once they get to that 680 position to leverage particular opportunities. These could be personal or business funding. This could be helping them to find the right mortgage, right? Whatever that may be, or find the right car, right? Whatever that may be. And then what happens is it comes to you. If you've already sent us these people, of course, then it stays in there and they're able to see your information as they're getting their things worked together, right? So as they're finishing, you can drip on them, and then as they're finished up, now they're ready to be that particular client for you, right? So the next thing is on the business steps. We help them to create an LLC or EIN. Now, everybody doesn't go into the business step area, but enough do, right? Because they wanted to create more and more cash flow, right? So we help them to navigate within the business credit agencies, the Experian business, Equifax business, Dun and Bradstreet, right? And help them to set up the NAV accounts. Help them to get in step with the vendor accounts, the net 15s, net 30s, right? Net 45, so that they can have something reporting to their Dun and Bradstreet and building at Paydex score, right? Then we help to align with local banks and credit unions. Then, of course, to leverage those opportunities, which could be personal and business funding, and as well as we talked about earlier in the personal steps. Now, imagine as you are doing your thing, keeping the main thing, not taking away any time, but it may be individuals that are not quite ready to be your client, right? You send them this way. You may be bumping into individuals along your path as you're doing various things. You just send them this way. Business credits, imagine 2 submitted, that's $1,000 compensation. Personal credit, 5 submitted, $500 compensation. Very simple and straightforward. Business funding, we help 2 individuals or 2 businesses get to $100,000 in funding. That's $10,000 to you. Personal funding, we have 2 individuals in this experience. This is what we're doing, examples, right? 2, help them to get to $50,000 in funding. You just create an extra $3,500 for yourself. Investor rehab lending, when they need to rehab our properties, the flips and things like that, right? Ground up construction, various things like that we can help do. 2 of those referrals, $299, you just created for yourself $300. So if this happened in 1 month and they was paid out in that 1 month, that's $15,300. Imagine that it happened over 90 days. Now that's $5,100 that you created each month within that 90 days as these are paying out, right? Now, imagine for yourself doing this in a particular, year, right? Let's imagine this a year. You submitted these over the year's time frame. Right now, there's an extra $15,000 that you've created over that year, right? So whatever that is, it's just extra income. We have people that have retired on this income as well. It's simple. You continue doing what you're doing now, helping others. We have brokers, we have realtors, we have lenders, coaches, mentors, pastors, business owners, and investors already doing this. This is helping you to save yourself time, energy, and money. That's what system stands for, right? SYSTEM. Point this simply to the system. We do the heavy lifting, and then you share in the profits. It's easy. You can leverage your time and efforts very easily.
Imagine transforming your financial life in just a few months. What if you could eliminate debt, boost your credit score, and build solid assets? Let's hear, right fast, about a few people's success stories. Let's begin with Jay Butler from Athens, Georgia, a career nurse who joined my econ to make some extra income. Little did she know, it would change her life forever. By correcting her W-4 and lowering her taxes, Jay Butler gained extra cash flow, which she used to pay off $48,000 in consumer debt in just 35 months. After eliminating her debt, she used the extra monthly cash flow and affiliate income to become an investor. Today, she is debt-free with over $1 million in her investment portfolio. Meet Michael Brinson, helping you with credit, cash flow, and personal finance, teaching you the blueprint to faith-fueled financial freedom. Now, meet A and C Delgado from Loris Station, Pennsylvania, generated over $250,000 in their first 20 weeks with my econ, and their income is still growing. They built an amazing...
Let's see, guys, what I want to do is just show you a couple of those testimonies, and you have another video to where you can see the complete video. It's only about 3 minutes or so. You can see it's about 6 or 7 others that have given their testimonies of how they have increased their cash flow by decreasing the taxes and increasing the cash flow by decreasing debt and expenses and getting themselves into a better position, right? And so it's simple. You point them to us, then leverage your time and efforts very easily. So guys, what I wanted to do is just bring that before you today so you can see how to continue doing what you're doing now as a brokers, as realtors, as whatever it is that you're presently doing now, selling automobiles. But the things and the individuals that you bump into, just simply send them this way, and then we will share in that particular profits. You're going to have a portal so you can track and manage, and you can see the individuals that you're sending our way. So you guys, I thank you for your time. You guys have a good one. Peace.